You know, Terra, 13-year-old Chrissy Benke of Hudson, Florida, she wrote to us and told us how much she loves to take care of animals.
So we arranged for Chrissy to visit the Wildlife Waystation, a place that depends on animal lovers just like her.
Mickey Mouse Club member Chrissy Benke's wish came true when she got to visit the Wildlife Waystation in the Angeles National Forest.
I wanted to visit the Wildlife Waystation because I want to be a veterinarian, and they have a lot of animals here, and they have a good veterinarian on the premises.
Chrissy spent the day with founder Martine Collette, who since 1977 has been on call 24 hours a day, providing a shelter for thousands of homeless and injured exotic and wild animals.
This is an animal compound now. We keep a lot of our lions, tigers, bears, wolves, that kind of a thing, within these perimeters. And if you look around, all of the animals are inside enclosures. No matter how beautiful they are, no matter how friendly they look, they're wild animals and they're dangerous.
Why are these here?
Basically, all exotics that are here are because people thought they would like to make a pet out of it, and it does not work.
Next up was a visit with the bears. Martine and Chrissy had a special surprise for them.
I want you to be very careful, use the stick, and feed this bear on a stick.
The bears were very jealous of each other. They got to fights, and they all wanted the same donut, and it's very hard because they all just want all the attention.
Martine and Chrissy continued on their tour of the compound with a visit to some of the Waystation's feline family.
How can you be touching this animal? Is it used to you, or?
If you notice, I didn't put my hands in. If you notice, I kept my hands out, and he merely sniffed. He wanted to sniff to know who I was. And sometimes that small contact is what they require. And you give them that, and if he goes away about his business, that's fine.
But not any person in here can do that?
Not any person should do that, no.
It was amazing to me that Martine could go up to the cage because they knew her smell, and she's so good with them. It's just amazing.
Martine could hardly wait to introduce Chrissy to an old friend of hers. The hybrid wolf is a mix between a domestic dog and a wild wolf.
I raised one of them since he was a tiny baby. Hi, guys. Navar. Navar, come on, child. Hi. How are you? Isn't he one? Look at his beautiful yellow eyes.
Are these wolves dangerous?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. He knows me. Wolves have got a very sophisticated family structure, and I am part of his family forever.
The Wildlife Waystation is not just a place for orphaned animals. It's also a hospital for sick and injured wildlife.
Hey, Chrissy, I know you want to be a veterinarian. I just wanted to show you this is a very, very ill leopard. He's having seizures. We don't know why he's having seizures.
Martine is giving a lot of attention to him, and people sit by him all night long. I hope she can get some kind of cure or some kind of medicine that'll help him because he's such a beautiful creature, and I want to help him too.
Martine, do you copy?
10-4, I copy, Michael.
Chrissy got a chance to see Martine in action. While they were with the leopard, an emergency call came in about an injured horned owl.
Is it critically injured, do you know?
It has a broken wing, possible head trauma.
10-4, send Steve right away to get it.
He was only a baby, and he had fallen from his nest, and he had some eye trouble too. So is the owl going to be okay?
With treatment, the owl is going to be just fine.
After her first real-life veterinary experience, Chrissy got a chance to talk with Martine about the history of the Wildlife Waystation.
How did the Wildlife Waystation come about?
Many years ago, when I was looking around and seeing a lot of animals in the pet market, people didn't want them anymore. And once they got tired of them or they became too dangerous, they wanted to give them to a zoo or put them somewhere. There was no place to put them.
Can wild animals be domesticated?
No, not really. Wild animals can live in an environment close to people, but they're never domesticated.
What message about wildlife would you like to send out to people?
If people truly love animals and truly love wildlife, then they must address the issue of saving the habitat that these animals must live in. Because unless we save the forests and the plains and the rivers and the oceans, we will have no animals because they will have no place to live.
But before saying goodbye to Martine and the Wildlife Waystation, Chrissy got some hands-on experience taking care of the animals.
This is really a good experience for me to come out here and see all these animals up close and learn about them and learn about what I want to do, and that is be a veterinarian and be the best one I can be.
If there's something you'd like to see, write to us at What I Want to See, Mickey Mouse Club, Disney MGM Studios, P.O. Box 10200, Lake Buena Vista, Florida 32830.
And please be sure to include your name, address, and telephone number.